Hi everyone, it's Anne. I just wanted to remind you that I'm doing my internship at the Recovery Center of Northern Virginia, which is the Alcohol and Drug Outpatient Treatment Center here in Northern Virginia. Sorry I'm late. I actually forgot what week it is, so I apologize for that. Anyway, this week I wanted to talk about a group that I actually facilitated by myself because I'll just tell you, I was told to pick a topic then and do a group on it. So I picked symptoms of early relapse, or early symptoms of relapse is what I picked. And I had a handout for the group, and so I figured we would go over it. And I was not being graded on this, but I was being kind of evaluated on how I did a group by myself. And we prefaced it with this particular group because if you said, if you said the term addict and alcoholic, then they actually get defensive and wouldn't talk. So what we did is we prefaced it with, early symptoms of relapse for any life change, whether it be quitting smoking or getting ready to go to the gym on a regular basis or losing weight, things like that. And so I had I went over the first thing, which was complacency, and I got one or two guys to talk about it and give me examples of how they could be complacent in their life. But then as I was explaining some more, I without thinking used the term addict and alcoholic, and it shut the whole group down. It was really hard for me to get them re-engaged. My co-facilitator actually stepped in and got them re-engaged. He kind of brought down the walls. And so then I had a few other people participate because they were able to talk about another sign, which is being tired. And they saw that if they're tired, then they're less likely to be patient and they're less likely to be able to deal with things as well as they could if they weren't tired. And so they were able to see that. But what I struggle with is how to keep a group engaged the whole time. I tried really hard to keep them engaged. I felt like I did fall short of it. So I'm wondering, I know there's a few of you that do also do groups, and so I'm wondering how you keep them engaged because I actually had one person say, well, I'm not an alcoholic, I just got a DUI with and she happened to have a .20 at time of arrest, and that indicates a higher tolerance. And so if you have a higher tolerance, it is also an indicator that you drink frequently. And so another person, actually acknowledged that he was applying his some of these things already in his life with going to the gym and working on himself. But how do you deal with the defensiveness of some of the group members, and how do you deal with the walls that they put up? How do you discern them? Because it wasn't a matter of de-escalating anything. It was a matter of actually getting them to engage, which is, to me, the opposite problem of things escalating too high. So I look forward to hearing from you and seeing what your comments are and feedback, because this is something that I will probably continue doing once my career gets going. So thanks for watching. Look forward to your comments.